Hi, friends. Welcome to the Epic Alchemy Podcast. I'm your host, Jill Davenport, and this is episode 3. And today I want to talk about dreaming bigger and starting smaller. So, when we're thinking about what we want to create, what we want to do, what we're dreaming about, there are two things that happen and they're kind of in opposition to each other. And one of the things is sometimes we don't dream big enough and we feel confused about what we want to do, or we can't really figure it out, or it's not that exciting. So we kind of lose momentum. And then on the other hand, I find that sometimes we start too big with the moving forward into connecting with our dream. So let me break it down for you. Say you're wanting to do something or you don't know what it is you want to do. You're wanting to create something and you're not really clear on what it is, but you just know that you want something different. And oftentimes you'll be searching your brain and trying to figure out what it is that you actually want to do, or you have these ideas and you think you want to do them, but it's not actually the thing you want to do. And the way you know that is because it doesn't excite you, it doesn't keep you curious, and you find yourself just kind of letting it fall by the wayside in certain instances. So sometimes we think we want something because it sounds cool, or we think we should want it, or we want it because we think that's the safe bet, or that is the quickest route to get what we actually want. And we're not really sure what that is. So it could be like, this is going to make a whole lot of money, or this is going to get attention, or this is going to get uh, get revenge on someone so this they can see what you're doing now. And all of these reasons for things can sometimes create a dream that's not really what you want. And by tapping into what you really want and just letting yourself just really dream about what it is you actually want, that it doesn't matter how you're gonna get there, it's what really calls to you, and sometimes that takes some unearthing, some going through layers to find out what that thing is, and just really letting that be the thing, and giving yourself permission, because oftentimes we don't give ourselves permission to actually go after or even believe that we can have the thing that we really want. But I think that the things that we really want and the thing that sometimes we're too scared to say that we really want is really the thing that wants us. And the thing that's going to take us going after that, that's going to lead us, maybe not even to that, but it's going to lead us on a path to something even better. So just getting started on that path to something that we think we want, and allowing that is going to take us to who knows where, someplace really cool. So that's the one thing, letting yourself want what you want. And for me, one of the some of the things that I'm dreaming big about right now are moving to Italy. I have been growing my business, being location independent for a little while. I always wanted to be location independent, and when I had a in person wellness practice in Los Angeles for 9 years, and I we had to close down our space during the pandemic, and I was actually like, okay, I've been wanting to do like more location independent work and grow my coaching business. So I was like, okay, well, this is just a way to, you know, catalyze into that. So I'm on my way there and I'm taking the steps to get there, but it is a big dream. It's huge to go and live in another country and to just really kind of let go of that safety net of being able to easily, maybe find work or whatever. It's different over there. And so that's one of my dreams that I'm working towards. And another dream that I have is I want to lead groups and do like retreats. I'm not sure if that's actually if I'll actually want to continue that, or it's something that I want to try because I've never done it. Maybe it's like I don't want to do that much work. Retreats kind of seems like maybe that could be a thought I might have, but I might really love it. But it's something that I've dreamed of doing for a long time. So that leads me to my next thing, which is sometimes we're not starting small enough. So letting your dreams be big and your actions be small. Because when we have big dreams or we have something that we're wanting to do, sometimes we get overwhelmed with all of the things that we need to do to make that happen, or we want to take too big of a step or look too far ahead before we've done the foundational work. So that's the challenge, and that is the thing that I see people doing that gets them stuck is when they're wanting to come out from the very beginning as really great or really a big production. And sometimes that can hold people up for years. Like for for example, like you're wanting to yeah, like you're wanting to launch something and maybe you're about to launch it and somebody tells you, "Oh, uh you have to come out really big. You have to like your reputation is on the line and you need to come out like with a really strong reputation, and have that status and clout so that people take you seriously." So that can actually set you back because then you go back to the drawing board, and I've talked to people who have done things like this, that if a well-meaning person has told them, like, you have to get all your ducks in a row and you have to do this and that, and be very you have to put on these big airs or whatever, and that's prevented them from getting started. Like they go back and they're like, whoa, I gotta like do all of this work and really like come out strong, and it just kind of like puts a monkey wrench in their years. So starting small and doing the smallest thing that you can just to get started, because that's the hard part, and not being attached to where it goes, but just seeing where it goes and not needing to see too far ahead, because we really don't know what's going to happen until we get started and until we are doing it for a while, because you might find out that you're actually going to veer off and do something different, because now you know that you've been doing the thing that you thought you wanted to do, and then you've learned from that. So just taking the smallest step possible and not trying to have it all figured out from the beginning is the way to getting to your big dreams. Maybe it's something like writing one line of a story, or making one blog post, or reaching out to one person who you want to who you want to help. Or maybe it's offering somebody like, if you want to say you want to start a business doing like organizing or something like that, reaching out to one person or a couple of people that locally, like friends or family or whatever, and just offering to help them out so that you can start building your repertoire and start stepping into that version of yourself. Like, I'm a writer now. I just wrote one line. And then you write one line after that and one line after that. And then you've got several lines, then you've got a chapter, and then you've got, a blog post, then you've got a whole blog website or whatever it is that you're doing. So, yeah, that's what I got for you today. Start small and dream big, because those two things together will, and if you can find the balance of the big dreams and not really knowing how, being attached to how you get there, but knowing what you want and letting that passion and letting your heart guide you to whatever it is that you want, and being really honest with yourself with what you actually want, because you have to allow yourself the dream and not shut it down and not have the voices that say you can't have that, that's not rational or whatever they say, and letting yourself dream big and see where things take you, because you never know where they're going to take you. But what you do know is, if you don't try it and you don't allow yourself to dream big, that you definitely will never have it. So, um, yeah, let your dreams, let them go, let them dream, and take the small steps to get there, just one step at a time. Okay. That's what I got for you today, and I will see you next time. Okay.